Welcome, I'm Bea. My channel is about mixed media, art, journaling and more. Welcome to week 3. This time we're gonna play with just 2 ingredients. First of all, acrylic paint in any color scheme you like. At the moment I feel like the really fluorescent colors, hot pink and yellow and green, and isopropyl alcohol. You could use 70% or 90%, I don't think it makes any difference. This is actually a 70% isopropyl alcohol. We're gonna need brushes. We're gonna need a little cup where we can put in the alcohol. We're gonna start with, as I mentioned last time, I have already tested. That was our last week, so now we are on to week 3, and the first layer gonna be a light yellow, and the key for this technique is you need to have your paint wet when we play with the alcohol. So I'm gonna water down the paint quite a bit, which also means we have to wait afterwards until it's dry. So it's going to be a stop and go and stop and go, and you can't really use the heat gun too much because I'm going to explain you why later. So be prepared to have waiting time. We all know it's not my preferred thing, but sometimes it just doesn't work. Yes, the other way around. So I'm going to add a lot of watery. I want it really shiny so that I see that it is watery, and I think I need a little bit more paint. I was a little bit too stingy. Again, adding enough water so that it is nice and liquid. I'm not too concerned about the perfect coverage, but I'm more concerned about that it is really wet. That should do. It doesn't drip, it shouldn't drip, but it's really wet. You don't want puddles either, but it has to be nice and shiny. Now we're gonna need a sort of container to pour in some alcohol, and then we're gonna dip the brush and make splatters, preferably on the page, not somewhere else. If you smash it like that, you get the big drops. If you want some little ones, which I want also, you rather tap your brush. So it pushes the pigments away, and now you have to let that dry. As long as the alcohol is still working, it's gonna push the paint away. So I'm gonna let it dry, and actually I think I'm gonna adjust the light just a bit so you actually can see something. It's kind of hard to see, but it pushes all that white stuff coming back from the gesso I have added, so it pushes the paint away. So I will be back when it is dry. So I let it sit for about 15 minutes. The alcohol has evaporated, there's nothing going on, there's no more moving pigments around, so I'm good to go with the heat gun. So I would say like 15 minutes, depending a little bit in what climate you are, should be enough to let the alcohol do its work, and then you can dry the paint itself. That's what I'm gonna do, and then I will be back. Just wanted to show you what it looks like. There are still some glossy parts where the acrylic paint isn't dry yet, but the alcohol, it's gone. There's nothing going on. So the page is dry now. Now I'm gonna go in with another color, and I think this time I'm gonna use some orange. Again, it has to be watery. And so I'm gonna add some water. If you have the feeling it's not watery enough, just dip your brush in the water. And of course it gives you transparent layers, but that's actually what we want. And here you can go as needed or as wild as you want. Maybe I'm gonna this time really wild, just for fun. Okay, while it is still wet, grab your brush with the alcohol, give it a good whack for the big ones, and for the small ones you just tap. It's really hard to see for you because of the glare. Here we go. Again, I let it dry for 15 minutes. Then I go in with the heat gun and I will be back. So that's what we have so far. It is dry. Let's go on to the next layer, which is gonna be the neon magenta. You can use any paint you want, any color you want. I have seen samples where they had very earthy colors like burnt umber and matte green. Just whatever you like. And now to the alcohol again. That is one of the techniques where you don't have so much control what it's gonna look like, so you have to accept what you get. Again, I'm trying to hold it up a little bit so you don't see the glare. And let it sit for about 10-15 minutes and then I will again dry it with the heat gun. So here we are. That's what we have so far. Now I did wash my brush and my change my water because I had so far the warm colors like orange, yellow and magenta, but now I'm gonna switch to the blue colors. So I'm gonna start with the neon green and do the same procedure again. I'm probably gonna speed up some parts of this video because you do the same steps over and over again. So here we are. That's what we have so far. As usual, you're gonna have a close-up picture at the end of the video. Now I'm gonna go in with some turquoise. Adding some water. And sometimes it's really helpful to spread also your surface a little bit. Okay, this time I'm gonna use the handle, the end of the brush, and dip it instead of splattering. It's already a little bit dry. Then I start to scratch a little bit. Okay. I hope you enjoyed the video so far. If so, please give me a thumbs up, leave a nice comment and share on whatever social media you are on. And if you are not already subscribed, consider hitting that subscribe button and the bell icon. For now, I want to say goodbye and I hope to see you soon again.